So today we're diving into AMD stock and why it's on our radar for the pre-market action. If you take a look here at AMD, we were covering it this morning and we were pretty bullish. We made this video pre-market that we think it's about to break out. And then shortly after, it did push up in pre-market up to 460 before selling off. And for a limited time before we jump into it, I have an offer that you don't want to miss. For today only, Stockmate is offering a 3-for-1 deal. You can snag Stockmate yourself or for two friends for the price of one, which is over $200 in savings. And the best part is you'll also get this free t-shirt with your purchase. So this is a perfect chance to lock in access to our daily live sessions and bring your trading circle on board as well. So as we look at this, AMD, let's talk about it. We've been tracking some moves. We saw this big dip at market open, and this made a prime candidate for us to trade in our live trading session. Again, if you ever want to watch us trade live alongside us, get those real-time insights, the link is in the description. It's that second link below. Don't miss the opportunity. Again, it's just a 12-hour sale, I think. Is that how long it is? Let's see. It's 12 hours, 33 minutes. So grab the free t-shirt. We'll see you in the live session. Let's make some smart moves together. Would love to see you there. And just so you know, again, it works for one solo trader. You don't have to bring two friends. Anyway, AMDL, as you guys can see, this is a nice 1.5% push up. We had a pretty small position, just about $3,000 in this live session. We ended up buying the dip here. And you can see it's starting to still break out above this 200-day moving average. We'll see how that plays out. But when we're looking at AMD stock, this is what we saw, right? This overall uptrend happening at market open. You can see it's been happening really since mid-April, and it's been starting to trend upward. This is different for AMD. We haven't seen this happen. So, as AMD starts to trend upward and then we see it pull back, the pre-market right around 5 a.m. this morning, that's kind of what we were talking about in this video on YouTube that we posted a few hours ago, was that this was a pre-market value that was pretty high. And if it continues a trend, we might see a nice opportunity today, which we have not a huge return so far, but about $50 profit on a $3,000 investment so far. Really can't complain there. So you might say, Will, why semiconductors? Look at the market. It's pretty red today. Yeah, I mean, SPY recovered, though, was down about 1.7% to start the day. Looking pretty red, honestly, except for oil and gas. And then it recovered, started to see a nice inch up. And now SPY is making its way back down just 0.35% as most of tech is starting to see some recoveries. You got Super Microcomputer, it's up 1.5%. T-Mobile's up, but you do see still some of these stocks down. Now, one stock that I like to compare to Palantir is Big Bear AI, and Big Bear AI is getting a lot of contracts related to Palantir. They're down 3.4%, but they're still holding above a $3 price point, which is really good. Now, AMD stock, some people say, look at the financials, Will. What do you see there that's standing out to you? At the end of the day, I just want to draw some contrast. Let's just draw some contrast here. The earnings per share they beat and their revenue they've consistently beat. Their revenue has increased, take a look, 24% year over year. And if you look from quarter to quarter, we're seeing revenue increases of about $1 billion extra every quarter. And their net income been holding about $500 million. This market cap for AMD is where it gets interesting. Like, some people are like, AMD is there, but Palantir, that's the one I'm watching. People say that. I'm not watching Palantir right now. In fact, I think it's overextended. And the reason I bring it up is because we were trading it kind of and looking at it while we were trading this morning, and we mapped it out. Really, it's overextended. But the thing is if you look at the reality of the financials of AMD and you take a look at Palantir, let's just kind of look at the hype, right? So AMD is about a 255 $259 billion market cap. Sorry, $159 billion market cap. 159 billion. Palantir is 257 billion. So about $100 billion more in market cap is Palantir. So then you take a look at the financials, and they're, again, $100 billion more valuation, Palantir. However, Palantir's revenue is under $1 billion. It's at 827 million. Net income just 79 million. I mean, in a quarter, around under $1 billion in revenue, but they have a $250 billion market cap. Whereas, and their cash is down just 79 million a quarter, versus take a look at AMD stock. AMD stock sunk to again 159 billion, so 100 billion less. And then you look at the financials for AMD, and they're bringing in 482 million in profit, not 70 something million that Palantir brings in each quarter. They're bringing in 482, and their revenue is well above $1 billion. It's at 7.6 billion. And today, after hours, they are announcing earnings, AMD stock. So we'll be watching their earnings call today. It's happening at 5 p.m. EDT. So we'll be there watching that as well. So again, as we trade it, again, we'll be watching it throughout the day. We entered this dip buy, and really, I mean, when it comes down to it, we're just, essentially we're in this very nice dip right at market open. We saw it push up, and we're looking for it to get in this $4.50 range today, and we'll see how it plays out. Right now, it's up $50, which I believe is about I could see right here, 1.5% return so far today on this one. But again, portfolio is just hanging below zero right there at 0.03% down, because look at it, like some of the positions you definitely got. Nvidia's down. You have Big Bear AI is down a little bit today, and you got CTM is down as well, which is surprising. And so we're looking at some of the other markets that are dragging it down. But and also when we're looking at this AMD, part of it is not just this short-term trend that we're mapping out. A big part of it as well is the partnership with Starlink. And if you take a look at the chips, for example, in 2022 Tesla Model Y, I'm pretty sure it's an Intel. Oh, no, I guess after 2021, maybe they started doing AMD Ryzen chip. Yeah, before it was Intel. Now all of the new Tesla Model Ys are using the AMD Ryzen chip on top of that. So AMD going in the Ryzen chip, also probably going in the Optimus robots. I mean, let's be honest, if Elon's using it for the Model Ys and all the new Teslas, and he's using it for the Starlink satellites that he's setting up right now into space, that most likely will be there for many, many years. I mean, I would imagine that he's probably using it for the Optimus robots as well. But anyway, AMD stock, I think at this point, we're starting to see the recovery, and we could see potentially this trend continue, as we could see it get up. AMDL stock, which goes up 2% or down 2% every time that AMD goes up or down 1%. So it's kind of a leveraged product that I'm trading right now. So a little more aggressive. That's kind of how, we are in this market right now. We do play a little more aggressive on some of the swings, as there's some exaggeration, some drama maybe that happens right at market open. I mean, we saw these nice pre-market numbers on AMD. If you go back, very nice pre-market numbers up to $102. And then right at market open, you see, boom, sell down. That's an oversell in my eyes. You can see that RSI and MACD looking way oversold. And that was part of the reason why we bought it here at market open. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. AMD's one we'll be watching closely. If you guys, if I earned your thumbs up, make sure to hit that like button. Do consider subscribing. And again, if you want to join us in our live sessions tomorrow, you get this free t-shirt here. Free t-shirt with the logo on the side, logo on the back. It's our limited edition growth tee that I've worn in a couple of videos. I'm excited to get this out to you guys, along with the access. It's ending in 12 hours. If you want to join us there, Would love to have you guys inside of StockMate. And thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.